And 3, 2, 1. We're live. Shalom, shalom, Mr. Prakash. Shalom, shalom. What time is it? Saharayim Tov. Saharayim Tov. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to BYB Social, Brew Your Bad Social, where we come and present to our people once a month things going on in the music world in Israel. So today we have none other than the house. Bayeeth Muziq. Muziq.
Yes.
Oh, your mic muted, I keep. Yeah.
My bad.
All good. You know that infamous mute button.
Yeah, man.
Y'all doing all right?
Doing good. Taking care of some quick things. Gonna take a couple seconds, but we good.
Hallelujah. Let's get it. All right. We got the better the Huber.
Shalom.
I'm Athan, Hebrew, Humble Hebrews, Yehuda Gang representative. All right. So tonight what we're gonna do is introduce to some reintroduce to others that I already know about Bayeeth Muziq. They have a bunch of new things going on, a bunch of great see what's the word, man. It's so many things. I don't know. It's so many things. They got a lot of stuff going on. I'm talking about. I ain't gonna tell y'all what they got going on. I'm gonna let y'all tell them. But there's so many things. I'm trying to put it in a category, and I couldn't. But they got a lot of stuff going on, especially with the music, man. Let me just say, if y'all haven't had the chance to bless your ears with the sounds of Bayeeth Muziq music, you are definitely missing out. I'm talking about, man. Yeah, sweet sounds. Harmony is crazy. So without further ado, we're gonna jump on into this. Let you introduce Bayeeth Muziq music to the people. And by the way, you can introduce yourself. I ain't gonna say who you are. I want to take away your shine.
Peace to you all. Shalom for those that speak Hebrew. We are Bayeeth Muziq, which in Hebrew is house of balance, right? Or house from scales. So we're going to get into that later, because Azan is really that portion of balance of scales. I am, for those of you that's within our Hebrew community, Muziq Rashi Shema, which is chief prince in Hebrew, but I just tell people call me Muziq. And then my Isha,
Muziq Muna,
which is
Princess Muna.
You want to say that? Well, got me doing all the talking, y'all.
Ani Muziq Muna Ishet Muziq Rashi Shema. I'm Princess Muna, wife of Chief Prince Shema. As a duo, we are R&B, truth music, and what you would call, conscious music group. And one of the things about our music, it is, I call it a genre within itself, because we hit on real life situations, and we don't always paint the most positive stories. We paint real life stories, and then in our songs there's a solution. So a lot of it is inspirational and truth music. We just try to bring that out, with sweet sounds, and bring it out in a balanced way when we talk about man and woman. And we bring that solution within there and what people might actually be going through in their everyday life.
Hallelujah. We actually.
And I want to
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No.
I wanted to add some more to that amazing presentation by my Ishad. And forgive me, y'all, because I'm not looking at y'all right now. Y'all know what I'm doing, but everybody else does. But yeah, Bayeeth Muziq, she spoke on reality music, right? Things pertaining to a lot of the things that we go through in life as so-called Black and people, or those of us as conscious Israelites, And we're going to touch on that later, so I'm going to be quiet, but I did want to bring that part out. It is reality music, R&B, right? Truth music. And we hope that those of you that haven't heard us will enjoy it. So I'm going to be quiet for now.
Say is, I'm unmuted now. Okay. All I was gonna say was like a lot of times, especially in our community, we have, I know we keep it 100 on BYB social, but also I'm gonna be mindful of of my 100ness. A lot of times we have this facade, for lack of better words, that all of our music is supposed to be, yeah, praise y'all, but that ain't real life. Like, we go through stuff, and like you say, like, you have songs that touch on the bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But the one specifically, I'm talking about the bad, but then you give solutions within the song. So that's the type of stuff we need, because we can't just push it away and act like the bad doesn't happen and just, I'm just going to pray and hope that Yah makes my life all peaches and cream and butterflies and rainbows and roses, because that ain't life. Okay. None of the prophets, all the prophets, they suffered. I mean, Israel suffered, Moshe suffered, we suffered in the wilderness for 40 years. Shoot, I mean, that's a part of who we are, but we got to know how to get through that too while we going through, those problems or whatever. So I say y'all music is really, really needed, just music like that in general, So yeah. That touched my spirit when you said, touching on the bad things, but giving a solution within the song, because that's what we need. That's what we need. So yeah, it ain't about me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I mean, this is conversation. We it's giving me some time to do what I need to do as well. But what I love about what both of y'all are bringing out, more so is it's real life. Okay. A lot of us are, and our music, we want it to, and Yehudi Gang and those that's like us, we want our music to be able to touch everyone. Right. Those of every religion, so-called Black people first is what I'm going for, right? What we're going for. But it's not a religious music. Okay. To be honest with you, when you hear our music, you're not going to hear us saying Yah often like that. But the principles from the Tanakh, from the Bible, right, is within there. We're giving those solutions like my Issa brought out. So yeah. So Bayeeth Mazan, really quickly, you all. Bayeeth Mazan music is the music that we're bringing out, right? The foundation of everything is Bayeeth Mazan, right? So everything comes underneath that, and we're going to bring that out too. So yeah, I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead. I don't know if y'all have anything else y'all want to ask, but I'm trying to.
I do want to introduce. Actually, I'm the co-host. My main host, my Aki, he coming in just a second. Is the real me. He'll be here in a second. So I'm kind of stall him out, Debo, until the real get in. Make sure he don't want to, say something, before y'all kick it off or whatever. But actually, you can. Are you ready for your presentation?
I can go into it. I'm almost done with what you all got me doing right now.
Okay.
So cool. If you have any,
you got something? Who? Hey, who? This is my co-host / tech support / Isha first / captain /
I'm just gonna give y'all a little background on the Brew Your Bad social, because this is something, like he said, we're gonna be doing once a month. And what you do when you go to a social, you just kind of like chill and just have conversations. So within this social, we just invite you all to just get your drink, your water, your juice, your refreshments, and just come on and just have these conversations with us, because it's time for us to have different conversations within Israel, because as a people, we need to elevate. It's just so many things that, we need to bridge so many gaps so we can become united. So this is just a piece, or just a little platform that we're just using just to bridge those type of bridges and just to have conversations. Because that's where, brotherhood and sisterhood start, from conversations and getting to know one another. So we just invite y'all just to come on, be comfortable with us, and let's just vibe, because when you start vibing with people, that's how you build connections. And when the connections start building, that's relationships form. And then it gets tighter and tighter. And then the trust forms. And then all that other stuff comes. So, we just really appreciate this platform. We appreciate Bayeeth Maazan coming on, because like this is our second one. We launched it last month when we did the Truth Muziq review. And now we're coming with our very own Bayeeth Maazan. And I just love y'all. I got a chance to vibe with y'all. Y'all are family. Because, we done roommate together.
Right.
So y'all family. So, this is what it's all about. And like you said, like music, like for me, it has helped me in some of the darkest times. Like whenever I can't speak, I listen to music. When I can't think, or when I don't know how to feel, I listen to some music to kind of soothe my soul, because sometimes I don't have the words to say, or I can't speak, or I can't talk about what I'm going through, but a music or a song to come on and it just connect with me, and I'll be like, oh my goodness, this is exactly how I feel. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be okay. Or this is how I feel. And somebody gets me, because I'm not out here alone. So the music is just a beautiful way of expression. And then plus I'm a dancer. So, music really relates with me, because I dance. I perform my dance music according to the lyrics, according to the beat, according to the melody. So it's real huge for me as a dancer to have artists like Bayeeth Maazan and my beautiful Akoti to be singing as I'm performing. So I just wanted to just say a brief little synopsis on that. So hallelujah.
All right. So what I'll do, because I'm basically almost, and I got a couple more, but I could do that as we're playing the song when we get into the songs, right? I know it's people tuning in. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. A little presentation that I'm bringing to you all, that we are bringing to you all, and then we'll go from there. Anything else, you all? You ready?
We ready.
I'm just finna eat my watermelon and listen to y'all.
And I agree.
All right. So, and this is what's interesting is some of you that's watching, especially like more Ethan, he's present right now. He's an artist, so hopefully he can relate to what we're about to bring through as well. All right, here we go. So let's go to it. All right, give me a second, because I know you all are just seeing that. I'm going to share it. Can everyone see this? Can you see it?
Just a second.
You say, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, what is Bayeeth Maazan? We was going into that, right? So, what is Bayeeth Maazan? Bayeeth Maazan is house of balance, right? Or a house from scales. Scales when you're dealing with anything, right? You're trying to weigh something. So most times we want it to be balanced perfectly for things to go the right way. House of balance. Our motto is: home is the foundation, the community is its mirror, and the nation is its product. So when you think of a lot of different other nations right now, 2024, other nations are subjugated. They're a part of what's going on as well. But for the most part, they're not failing in the way that we are as so-called Black men and women, right? It's one common denominator that's causing us to be on the bottom outside of what we know the scriptures to say, right? If we just talking in a way that everyone can understand, it's one common denominator, right? And that's the foundation at home. So house of balance, our motto is: home is the foundation, the community is its mirror, and the nation is its product. All right. Why is focusing on balance so important? And don't worry, y'all, we're going to get into this music, but we want you all to get an understanding of what Bayeeth Maazan is. Why is focusing on balance so important, right? And there's three things for that. It ensures the positive side of Proverbs 11, 1 through 14. And I'm going to go to that quickly too. And it removes or reduces the negative side, right? It's not to say that we're in a time right now where we're trying to be, people say, they'll say things like perfect. No one's perfect, right? But from our point of view, we're encouraged, we're instructed through our literature, through our forefathers and foremothers. They was inspired through the literature that was supposed to be passed along to all of us. Most of us in the world are reading the Bible, right? So if you really pay attention, it's speaking on being balanced across the board, right? And it's stuff put in place for us to do so. So then it creates that foundation and that unity. A lot of the things that we look at within our scripture, a lot of the nations, like when you think of the Arabs, Koreans, Indian, all these people that got that foundation, that cultural part of their life, it's because of that first structure I was talking about, that home, right? It brings forth a higher probability of success for the collective. A lot of us are accomplishing things individually, but when you look at the so-called Black people as a whole, as a collective, we're on the bottom on a lot of things pertaining to health, pertaining to man and woman, right? We're on that bottom. Pertaining to finances, we're on the bottom. But we're the biggest consumers when it comes to a lot of things too. That's another topic. So what I want to do really quick, I want to bring out anything you want to say as I bring this up? No? All right, keep going. I'm going to keep going. I want to bring up Proverbs really quick, right? And it's only right. I mean, this is not a religious thing, but I'm setting the tone for foundation. When you hear our music, you'll understand that, when I'm speaking, I'm trying to bring balance. Our music don't talk about a whole bunch of Yah or Exodus this or any of those things. It brings a little more reality into it, even though the scriptures is our reality. All right. Can you all still hear us? Do you hear both of us? My Isha over here speaking a little bit. I just want to make sure y'all.
I didn't really hear. Speak up, sis.
Gotta speak up. See up that.
So you over there dropping scripture doodles. We need to hear it. We need to hear it.
All right.
Low.
So real quick, you all, bear with us, please. I hope you all are tuning in. We're gonna get to the music in 1 second. Proverbs 11:1. This is one of my favorite scripture because this is my favorite scripture. A false balance is an abomination to the Most High, right? If you remove the religion, what you all call religion, because we don't call it religion. This is our culture, right? This is our literature. This is our inheritance and things of that nature. But let's remove the abomination of the Most High aside. A false balance is an abomination. What does that truly mean? That means that whatever you're trying to establish is not going to hold weight, right? Typically, when you think of abomination, if you have something that you establish an order in the house, and then something else comes in that goes against that, it causes a imbalance, right? So it can be looked at as, this is not right. We don't want this here. Abominations is a strong word, but that's basically what it's saying. It's going against what has been established, right? Let's keep reading, because I said that while we focusing on balance, it's to ensure that positive side of the Proverbs and remove or reduce the negative, because negative is still going to be present here and there. But a just weight is his delight. When pride comes, then comes disgrace. Let's touch on that real quick. A lot of homes do not continue because of pride. A lot of homes, man and woman, husband and wife, marriage does not continue because of pride. Or a lot of things that we lack as men, or as women, our upbringing, our parents that might didn't know certain things. We lack those things, and when you lack something and it doesn't fulfill something, it removes that balance. That false balance is what causes things to be disrupted, right? That pride is what causes things to be disrupted. Let's keep going. I'm almost done. We ain't gonna go through it crazy. I'm just gonna. It says, but with the humble is wisdom, right? Wisdom being having humility. A lot of us in our relationships, whether it's husband or wife, boyfriend or girlfriend, I don't really teach that, right? Brotherhood, sisterhood, our humility or lack thereof is what causes us not to continue with each other. The integrity of the upright guides them. right? Integrity is very important. That causes, right, a disruptive or imbalance in relationships. Home is the foundation. Remember, balance. But when you think of other nations, they know how to, even if they disagree, they still keep that order. They don't allow that pride to cause that balance, right, to be disrupted. And again, I know that we can pick and choose, like, okay, they're failing too. I'm talking about the foundation that they have as a nation, as a people, is why they're thriving. But I'm only talking to our people. Anything you want to say?
I was about to say, yeah, across the board, like we're singled out with family structure, wealth, culture. We're singled out as we don't really know who we are. And I'm gonna just take it when I went to the airport. Every time I go to the airport, I see the Arabs, or what you would call the Indians. They always have families. I'm talking about they have what looks like the grandparents, the current, the foundational parents, the grandparents, and I always see family. Every time I go to the airport, I usually see us scattered, more so than everybody else. And it's just not a good reflection of what we really could be.
Okay. And this is one of the things that we're bringing out more so is we all can debate scripture. We all can, you can have people that's great in finances. You can have people that's great in just relationships with friends and things like that. But it's a core that's causing us collectively, right, to mess up. We're in Proverbs right now, Mishlei right now, right? And it also speaks on in Mishlei when it says that raise up a child in the way it should go and will not depart. Right, but the problem is that is dealing with community. That's dealing with mainly community, a foundation, a home, right? Mm-hmm. House, the children of Israel, the house of Israel, right? Home. Okay, so let's keep going. It said, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them. Riches do not profit in the day of wrath. We ain't gonna go into all that, but righteous delivers from death. Let's keep going. Let me jump down. When you go down to verse 9, it says, verse 8, the righteous is delivered from the trouble, and the wicked walks into it instead. With his mouth, the godless man will destroy his neighbor, right? I wanted to bring that neighbor part out because it's not just about man and woman, which it is, that's the foundation. But the community thrives based upon how we're treating one another as neighbors. How are we talking about one another, right? How are we expecting to thrive if we do not look at our neighbors like ourselves? This is all part of the foundation. Now, realistically, we're always going to have issues, but it's how we deal with the issues. Do we allow our pride to cause us not to want to fix the issue, even if we have differences? So I wanted to bring all this stuff out. We're not done, but I wanted to bring this portion out. I know it's like, okay, what does this have to do with music? We're about to get to it. Any questions, Morethan or Kabir or Huba? Or I don't know if the real is present. But any questions before I go to the next thing?
Okay, he's down there.
He's here.
All right, I'm about to, so I can see you all. Any questions? Any thoughts?
No, I like what you're doing. I like where it's going.
All right, and I'm trying to. You all that's listening, I don't know how many people is tuned in, but I'm trying not. It's not a religious thing, but it may seem as though that is. When you think of like the Constitution and things like that, that's their Bible, that's their literature,
right?
The laws, don't keep the speed limit and all these different statutes and all that goes with these laws that we have to keep. It's the same thing. Our Tanakh is like the laws that we have in the United States, which they pull from a lot of it.
It's our Constitution, like you
right.
said. It's our Constitution.
So it's not religion,
right?
But it's instruction. The same way when you have children, you give them instruction from the guidance that you learn from those before you. That's all it is. So we categorize due to other religions that call what we doing religious, and it's not. Okay, but we're going to get into it. Let's go here. So we went into, I'm going to go back. We went, what is Bayeeth Mazan, house of balance? House of balance is home, is the foundation. The community is its mirror, right? So the community is the mirror of the home. So everything that we see in our community is the mirror of what the foundation is. And most of our homes are missing what? Fathers, and mothers are raising them on their own, things like that, right? And then the nation is the product of the community. So let's go here. And I'm not going to blow it up. Y'all just going to see what I'm doing. So music and lyrics can shift a person's spirit in the right direction, right? We see that often when you go into kingdoms and you have kings, they'll sit up here and have people come in to play music to lift up the spirit. When you make phone calls and you're on hold, you'll see them playing music in the background and keep your spirit up, so you won't sit up there and snap on them for bills that you like. Why are y'all charging me? This is all, it's a methodology, right? Methodology. It's all method, but this is all culture. So our music and our lyrics can shift and change people, right? We do reality music, topics that are relatable, but produce principles in our songs that can provoke thought while still producing the sound that people enjoy. That's the whole idea. People like Bayeeth, people like Yehudi Gang, we're trying to do that. You three, we're trying to do that, right? The religious aspect that people talk about, you know, Christian music or saying Yah all the time, that's still needed. That's still needed. What we're doing, we're just trying to do a little different, right? Let's keep going. All right. I think I skipped something. Here we go. But why stop there? What is different about what we're trying to do? Most people, you all buy your music, you listen to it, but you don't have no interaction most times, unless you go to a concert, right? This right here, a concert with the person that touched your soul. Some of you cry to the music that you're listening to. How would you feel if you were able to get into the mind of those that made the music, right? I can't knock artists out there that do what I used to do, and those that's watching right now, the real music, Bayeeth, we used to do this. We was in the music world back in the day. So we made the music based upon how we was feeling and to make some money for our family, more than likely, right? But why stop there? Bayeeth believes that the spirit of music is intimate. Therefore, connecting more frequently to increase change is important. So the consumer or those supporters being able to still communicate and connect with us is important. They might want to reach out. Hey, this song really touched me. Can you speak on it? Can you break down what it is of why you wrote this? You know, how you wrote this, you know, being able, having the people that's watching, the supporters, to be able to just reach out more often. Why stop there? We understand why, but why stop there? Bayeeth want to shift that. We want to change that. Anything you want to say? No? All righty. Here we go. How does connecting more frequently look? And if I'm going fast, you all, is because we are limited in time. I want to make sure that the hosts are able to speak and say what they want to say too. But I do want to get this all out as quick as possible. It said, how does,
like they say in church, take your time, Aki, take your time.
How does connecting more frequently look, right? So this last thing I said, we said, therefore, connecting more frequently to increase change is important. So how does that work? How does it look? Giving your supporters access to you on a regular. I even say weekly. My Ishai even said, we're going to bring out a little more than weekly, right? But we're going to touch that in a minute. Because they are now more than supporters. You have contributed to their thoughts with the words and sound of your song or songs that they constantly play. There is a sense of responsibility that you now have in their lives. Most won't agree with what I'm saying. Why am I saying that? Most of us are artists, we just put stuff out most times, especially if you are signed and they just want you to go with the times of what's out right there. They're losing that. That integrity within the music is dying, in my opinion. Right? We have a sense of responsibility now for those that are listening to our music. A lot of us, we might not have titles, but you're still teaching. You still connecting. So it's a certain responsibility now with the words that you say. Creating a space. This is how you can connect more frequently. Creating a space where they can share their life struggles or concerns. Because not only is your gift to help others, but that connection can assist real topics, right? Can assist with real topics to help you better service the people and not just be a catchy trending song, which does not help our people. It can help our people, right? But although music can shift your spirit, some people, they just go back to their regular lives because they don't have accountability. Sometimes people's accountability is your music. But what if you could go further than that? What if you could create a community for them to come in to have more accountability put on them? Whether it's encouragement, inspiration, whether it's topics of discussion, whether it's going live with them, right? And going over certain things with them. I mean, I know some people don't want to go this far, but this is what Bayeeth Mazan want to do for our community, right? So it does help others. This is not a shot on other artists at all, because you are changing people's lives with your music, right? But what if you could go a little further? And then when they talk with you, they give you more ideas for you to create more music that can help them even more. So now you're not just going off the feeling of a track that you're hearing. Oh, what does this track speak to me? Which is good. We should do that. But what if somebody else could give you something that can help them even more personal, be more intimate? All right, let's keep going, you all. 3 more slides, almost done. All right, so we are trying to take a different approach. A Bayeeth Mazan VIP community, all right? And we're using Discord. I'm going to show you all that. But in the community, in this portion, because it's different channels, they're all with each other. I'm going to show you all, but it's still different channels. So Bayeeth Mazan Muziq, which is a branch off of Bayeeth Mazan, we're going to be giving free an early album release. Free album. An early release, which will be 1 to 3 months before the release date, right? Allowing the community to pick the singles to promote. So we're not going to, we'll be putting the songs out there each week for them, and we're going to let the community pick what single to put out for all the albums. Also allow the community to pick the songs that will go on the album, right? So let's say in a 3-month period, we're going to be giving the community about 3 to 4 songs a month, maybe even 3 to 5 songs a month. And if you have a 2 to 3 month period, you may have 15 songs. So now we're going to allow the community to pick which one of those songs should go on the album. The ones that don't make the cut, right? The songs that don't make the cut will only be heard and given to those within the community. The community will receive 3 to 4 songs, like I just said, a month, and have access to videos of us recording, of the recording process, right? So we put a video on our YouTube of us going live for another segment that we're about to do right after this. But that's just an idea of how we're going to give you all access to the whole process of the making the music, maybe even the writing too, but darn sure the recording, right? It's also Bayeeth Mazan VIP community will have live Q&As, so different questions and answers. We're going to be asking you all questions, and I'm going to show you all that in a minute. Daily interactions, so throughout the day with Bayeeth Mazan and more, all right? This is what we were speaking of right here. Everything that we're doing is going to be on Discord, everything. Our website, we don't do the website anymore. Everything is going to be on Discord, okay? What comes with joining the community? You automatically will be placed in the uncommon area. I'm going to read that for you all. So outside of the community, outside of community conversation that we will be a part of and engage in as well, there will be updates on things concerning any of the other channels. In case those who join but haven't subscribed gain interest to subscribe, okay? So there is a subscription with this. A supporting subscription of $6.25 a month for all premium content. So that will be things like, let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, there we go. All right. So here's an example. Okay. This right here that I'm circling on your far right is the music. This is Bayeeth music portion of the channels. Okay. It says this is the start of the What Did You Think of Our Song private channel. So when we're putting the song out every week, we're going to have it to where you could go live with us and you could speak with us, see us like you're seeing us right now. And we want to know, what do you think about it? But before we go live, you can be leaving comments. This channel is for our supporters to express their thoughts on the songs that we share. You're able to encourage, give constructive criticism, even if you hate the song, put it in there, right? Or just give honor to whatever you want to honor about the songs. So this is one portion. This will be the subscription portion. Another portion of the subscription portion, this is called Choose Life. Okay. The love language, the round table, is a subscription portion. So I might have somebody like the Real Muziq, you know, more Athan, or those that are joining the community. We may have them, if we see they are active, be a part of that round table. So now on that round, we have certain ways to where we have discussions pertaining to the so-called Black community. The great things, the good things, people could tune in as we're discussing these matters. But this will be something dealing with a subscription portion, because we don't want it to be for everybody, to where people just come in and they can disrupt what we're trying to build within our community. We have grief support. Did you want to speak on that?
Okay, grief support will be for those that have lost a loved one, been around those that have lost a loved one, so that everyone can share their thoughts, because every grieving process is different. Some people have different triggers. Some people have different things that keep them comfort. And I just believe the more we're aware of what we all face with grieving, Slika, I believe that we can all get better in the supporting process if we actually know what a person is going through. Because sometimes people have no idea what it is like to lose a loved one. And I believe that that's very important for our people to be more sensitive to what to do and then what not to do as well.
Okay. And we have that private too, because we don't want anything being said that should not be said. And even through this process, I've been learning. We were supposed to bring out this our album in February, but my mother-in-law, my yourself mother, may the Most High bless her memory, transition, right? So this was something on our heart that she really wanted to bring out for the people, and we want to make sure we keep it personal, private, respectful. So this is going to be a part of that subscription as well, and where we can give counseling, mentorship, and things of that nature as well. You know, I've learned a lot through her process. I learned through even Darrell one time, you know, and he knows what I'm talking about. If he want to speak on it, he can. But he had to correct me with something that took place, and I was not aware. You know, so it's important for us to have stuff like this for other people to be aware. We have a Virtuous Pursuit. You want to speak on that too?
Okay, Virtuous Pursuit is for it's for anybody, but I would say particularly young women, older women that are just thriving to be virtuous. I think it'd be something that helps us keep each other accountable. Everybody doesn't have a support team that's constantly there with them, telling them, hey, don't go to this place, you may fall back into the same patterns. So it's just a group of virtuous support on how to strive to be righteous the best that we can be.
Okay. And we know it's different levels. We know the righteous, you know, you hear people throw this word out and things like that, which is important to be, but there are levels in growth. So we're not, when we establish this, it's not to, you know, do anything like that. Okay. We also have healthy living and core values in anime. That's not a part of the subscription. That'll be for anyone, which we're going to get into on the top one. And once I'm done with this slide, we're done. We're going into the music. I'm gonna let you all go, and then we're going to the music. But the healthy living, our people, right? We want to focus on overweight and obesity. This is very important within our community. I am a NASM certified personal trainer, so I do have knowledge in that area. My Ishad has knowledge when it comes to
healthy recipes, healthy alternatives.
Okay, things like that. So we're going to have videos and things on that that we put in there, and that's for everyone. Core values in anime. I'll let her speak on that. It's pretty cool. Go ahead.
So I'm definitely respectfully an anime fan. And if anybody in here is familiar with anime, they always will know that a lot of the core values in anime is literally friendship, family, and a lot of the times they're just trying to go back and find out who they are. So I find it interesting that a lot of so-called Black people are drawn to anime, and I believe that there's something in it that we're drawn to that speaks to us that we can actually use to better build a self-esteem and just core values within our people. Because if they're attracted to it, all we have to do is get it and filter it and see what it is that attracts us to it, and grow from it, honestly.
Okay. And you know, our children like anime too, so it's going to be a reaction channel, right? This is things that's going to be we're giving to the people. So those are not under the subscription. That's still part of what we call the uncommon area for those that just want to come in but don't want to subscribe. Okay, if you don't want to subscribe, you could still come and be a part of our community, because the ultimate thing is to help build our people in healthy living, right, and core values, right, and things of that nature. Lastly, let me see what I missed. The ministry portion. I am within our community. I'm what you all call a leader in our community. She is as well. Maisha, a princess in the community, a person in the community, and we have a ministry dealing with the Bible, of course. So it'll be lessons in there that I'll be putting up in there. That's going to be for the public as well. So if you want to join the community for that, even if you're not trying to join it to be a part of Bayeeth or anything like that, but you just want to get more knowledge in culture, context, language, right, pertaining to the Bible, we bring that forth as well. And that's it. You know, this House of Balance Uncommon area, this just says this specific channel is unspecific. House of Balance has created this channel to be an area where we come to unwind, speak about things that are random thoughts or discussions that need to be had with the purpose of positive growth and change. This community's uncommon area is to bring what is common, even without being uncommon, to achieve balance. So what does all this have to do with the music? All of this has to do with the music is because we're trying to bring an entire experience to help shift our lives, right, to be more balanced, because a lot of us so-called Black people are going through a lot. And this is the last thing that I'm going to bring out, or we're going to bring out, and I have to bring it out as Zoom. This goes back to the artist and the consumer. All right. Many of us don't know this. Why are you not getting on the streaming platforms? Why are you not putting your music out there? We are going to put our music out there, okay? But that's the last portion of it. We want to build a community of people, of supporters, and we want to be more intimate with you all. And we want to make sure you get the bulk of everything before anyone else. When you go on, when you put your music on YouTube Music, Apple Music, all of that stuff, people in Oregon or Maine and all this, they're never going to really see this artist unless they're someone that's big, that's having shows or having a show in their cities. So we're creating this platform to be able to be that intimate, have that intimate portion. And this portion I wanted to share is most streaming services charge about 10 or 11 per month. And many of you are on multiple streaming places, right? You know, so we wanted to look at that pricing and bring it lower, right? And then this last thing, it says that for artists, and this is more relatable for some of you artists out there, in order for us to really get paid, we have to get in this amount of numbers, right? Just get about $100. I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with this, but just to get $100 for all the work that we have done, for all the hours, the pay-in that you have to do for engineers and studio time, just to get $100 back, you got to have 703,000 streams. We're trying to move away the middleman, you all. They're making so much money off artists that you like. that you love to listen to. And those artists aren't making anything. So with that, I yield. Did you have anything? So with that, we yield with this presentation. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I know I said a lot. I know we said a lot in regards to this, but hopefully something was something came out of it.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'll let you go since you I done said a lot already too. You should have seen me. I was
Yeah, I don't know what you said. It don't really count for me. I can't really go off of what you said when I wasn't present. And excuse me for my lateness. It was just a lot going on my side, and I got here when I could get here. So from what I heard, first of all, Bayeeth Mazan, we appreciate y'all for stopping through. House of Balance, that's what that stands for. And so, I heard a lot of references to balance, right, in the house. And so just me being observant, I'm just looking at both couples that's sitting here and how they balance each other out, even to the color scheme. You know what I'm saying? So I just appreciate that first and foremost, but there was a lot of good things that were said far as the presentation is concerned. Where us as artists, me being an artist, where we need to move to, far as direct to consumer, because that's what that is.
Yeah.
Is direct to consumer. So you are receiving the residuals off of the work that you put in. I believe that's very important. And that's a model that we all need to kind of move towards, because people are, it's almost like modern day slavery, man. People are making money off of the hard work that we are putting in, and we're not receiving our just due, off of the talent, the work, the expenses that we put forth as artists, like somebody else is making all their money off of it. So I think it's very important, and we got to start supporting each other. So I would say that, just generally speaking, far as the platform and the different auxiliaries that they got set up, I think it's very important. Especially, I know he kind of spoke to the grieving auxiliary portion, and he mentioned me on it, because for those that are not familiar, I lost my son, my only son, which in our culture, like legacy, inheritance, all those things are important. Like if you don't have an heir, I mean, people that are familiar with the story of Abraham, you know what I'm saying? Like that was big, right? So like I didn't just lose a son, I lost everything that comes with having an heir. You know what I'm saying? The things that I do, like um it say a righteous man, right, leaves an inheritance for their children, so like that's a part of being righteous. People that's out here and they pass away, they don't even got insurance, and everybody got to pitch in, they got to sell fish plates to put this person in the ground. Like that's a part of that's the negative so-called black, because that's what y'all say, so-called black culture. That's what we do. And so like to live righteously is not to, you don't got to be selling no plates to put me in the ground. I have insurance, and not only do I have insurance, I have something that I could leave behind for my children to thrive off of.
Right.
And that was the model that myself and my Isha took pride in. So now it's like, okay, we don't have that. So I feel like I'm in a situation of Abraham. You know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta find somebody
Right.
to, you know, do that with. And this ain't about me, so I don't want to take off with that. But just with that being said, like that grieving auxiliary is very important. There's so many people out here that's grieving alone, like y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a topic that we talk about in our community. It's like basically get over it.
Right.
You know, and that's not, I'm telling you, on being on this side of the house, like that ain't where it's at, man. Like the support system, you need a support system because like you don't even know from day to day what you gonna wake up and feel like. You don't know if you gonna come across something and it's gonna trigger you, and like you be so heavy every day. Like I'm heavy right now, to be honest, and like just to even see that auxiliary pop up kind of pulled me down a little bit more. Not to say that that's a negative thing, but I'm just saying like living in my reality, like these are the things that we face and a lot of people don't even know it. So first of all, I just want to say condolences to Bayeeth Mazan, more so Princess Amuna, for, you know, going through what you went through, losing your mother. Like I lost my mother too. I lost my mother at a young age. So like I lost my mother, you know, when I was in my late teens, like 20 years old. I lost my mother. So it's been years that I've, you know, went through the grieving process with my mother, and but just losing my son, that's added on, you know, scars, and just I know what it is, especially like me and my mother had a different relationship. I don't know too much about you and your mother's relationship, but just knowing Muziq, Shema, like I know that you all were close, like, you know, culturally, how you were brought up. Like I was brought up in different, I was brought up in ghetto culture, you know, the dope era, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where everybody mama was dope fiends and stuff like that. So that's what I came up under. You know, from what I know, like you actually had, like she was present in your life. And even even me having a dope fiend mama, you know what I'm saying? Like it still hurt me. So I
Right.
could imagine the amount of hurt that you know, probably went through to lose somebody that was actually nourishing and there for you, like on a day-to-day basis. So just my condolences. um I'm here as much as I can be. um Shema, you know, I'm here for y'all and I want to support what y'all doing. I would like to say that I've always been there before you even met your Isha, and I know I'm talking a lot, but before you know, y'all coupled up together, I would think you would have looked at me as somebody that tried to support what you did. So with that, I close out and I'm done until something else jump off and I
Okay.
That might need to be a segment that we do, you know. So we need to definitely keep that up in the air, about that grieving process, because you know other people grieve in different ways as well, not just by death of a loved one. Our daughter is grieving now because of being separated from her husband. You know, relationships died. So, you know, I understand because like I'm on her, like checking on her all the time because, you know, she's been with this dude. I mean, been with this young man for like 5 years. And, you know, to go through something like divorce or separation is a grief within that. So, yeah. So, yeah, we definitely need to talk about that a lot more.
Okay.
Oh, quick plug, real quick. I said I was done, but quick plug. My Isha is actually working on a podcast where she teaming up with another woman that lost her son, and both of their sons is named DJ.
Oh,
And
wow.
so they got a lot in common. They haven't solidified everything, but they actually coming together to do a podcast as far as grief. And if Princess Amuna, if you want to come on, because they're open to just having guests to talk about their grief, but because so we can culturalize grieving, because it's not relevant in any culture. We talking about our culture, definitely not in our culture, but other cultures either, like just just all around. So like we want to bring more attention to that. That's a part of just honoring our son, and just trying to move forward in a positive way, because that's what it's really all about, your purpose and your positive impact on the world. So I feel like that's something that's very needed. So she's doing that with another woman, and it's not like culturally based far as like the Hebrew community or whatever. It's just bringing on people period in life that has lost someone, and we just want to kind of tap in, they just want to tap in, but of course I'm supporting it. So they just want to tap in and kind of tell their truth, of what they've been through, moving forward, just everything that talks about grief, things that people have said that was not like
Right.
probably shouldn't have been said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, which taps into like just a religious thought. I know we talk about religion, but like, and the difference between religion and culture, but culturally, like, because religion has a culture. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, when I say religion, I mean the culture of religion, like a religious mindset.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, like, people think differently, and most people, with a religious background, they think a certain way.
Right.
And so, but yeah, so once they get that thing going, I'll reach out to y'all, see if anybody want to come on their behalf and be a guest on the show as well. Cause I feel like the more people that engages in it, the more it'll grow, the more we'll learn, and the more we evolve into better people.
Right. Right.
That's
right.
Yeah, we definitely got to get a hold of you on that, because as you saw, that was one of the things she was going to be tapping in. Of course, like I'm like you, I was going to support. But yeah, most definitely, we're gonna be in tune with you.
Okay. Well, y'all know y'all got our support on both sides.
Okay.
ELE, everybody love everybody.
So I did accomplish what I was trying to accomplish, you all, but whatever you all ready, let me know.
It's on you.
All right.
Bayeeth,
So
my son, music.
did you all have anything before I start presenting?
Oh, also, shout out to More Isha and World In Gathering of the Children of Israel on their radio station. They are streaming us live as well on their radio station. Shout out Aki. And also y'all download the app. Got a bunch of Hebrew music. And also, if you're an artist, we'll probably have some info so you can send them your music. Send them your music so you can get your music played also on their radio station. Showing love, they're playing everybody's music. So it ain't no you got to be a part of this connection, or you got to be a part of that connection, or you got to know this body now. Just send the music in. Good music get played. We ain't gonna play nothing whack, so don't send nothing wacky. We don't play that.
Right. And I feel like I was I was, what's the word I want to say? Disobedient to Geberit Ahuba, because I forgot to send some things. But I'm gonna send you this, Geberit. So what we're gonna do, you all, we only got a little while left, but we got 6 songs for so hopefully we can finish those. They're not long. Let y'all hear a few of them. And the first song we're gonna show is actually a song I was disobedient on too, kind of. Not really. I actually do have it, but it's not complete to present to you all. It's a song by the name of Never Give Up. All right. And a lot of us go through a lot. So I can't wait for you all to hear the whole song, because I touch on a few other things, but typically I think that this will be a song that you all can really you know, understand. A lot of us go through so much. So this song is called Never Give Up. And before I play it, our album and all of our albums, we're going to have one or two songs, maybe two songs separate, and all of the rest of the songs will be both of us together. So we're going to play a song of hers that's separate at the end. I have a song right here that you're about to hear that's mine. And then the rest of the songs is both of us. That's kind of how our album is. So I'm excited for you all to hear it. All right, I'm about to bring it up now. Give me 1 second. I have to find the folder. This one? No, it's not that one. Hold on 1 second, you all. Oh, it's just BYB. There we go. It's just BYB. This is BYB.
Chew.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but people, as an insider, they wouldn't know. Who did that? The real?
Of course, it was me. Come on now.
All right. Here we go, you all. The song is called Never Give Up. Can you pull it up?
Yeah. Never give up, 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 never give up. Have you ever been tossed down to the side? Always falling down, never rise. People come around, then they ride. Everything you do, it declines. Oh, never give up, never give up. No, I won't never give up, never give up. No, I won't never give up, never give up. I won't never give up. Everybody honestly never give up, never give up. I won't never give up, never give up. I won't never give up, never give up. I won't never give up. Take a moment, say this to yourself. Everything is gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And when you're thinking that it won't, turn around, look at your progress made.
Don't beat me up, the real. Don't beat me up.
Man, I promise you.
Say, I thought something
I
was wrong.
was saying, it didn't fade out of nothing. You heard me? I said, hold on, man. Did he drop signal or did he just cut it off like that? But that's cool because you leave people.
That show was a teaser.
Yeah, you leave people like, okay, I gotta go hear the rest of this song. But just to speak on it, like this was the song I kind of went because he gave us a little preview of this, a prelude. Because if y'all don't know, he kind of does his little freestyle thing in the car or whatever, and he'll share that, and then he be like, okay, I'm working on this. What y'all think? So this was one of the songs in particular that I was like, man, you gotta do this song because it's simple. It's a hook. Never give up, never give up. But like it's so impactful, and like to me, those are his best songs that I've heard from him, where it's a very simple hook.
Yeah.
But like I can feel because a lot of people go off of what they listening to, but if I can't feel the music, like I'm really not going desire to hear what I'm listening to because to me, feeling comes first. Like I got to be able to feel the music, and then that's when I just kind of, listen completely to what's being said. I'm feeling it at the same time, and it's manifesting its energy,
Right.
you know. So yeah, I love that song, man. I was been waiting to hear the completed version.
I got
And
you,
for
man.
you to like just cut him off like that.
He did cut him off, didn't he?
Yeah,
Moved on.
he cut him
You
off.
have to go in
He's severed
Right.
that thing. You hear me?
That was a plug to get you to join that community so you can be a part of that.
Yeah, that's it, right there.
I'm gonna support them. I'm
Yeah.
gonna support them because I love what they stand for as far as just, you know, a couple. Like I don't think we ever seen a couple, a group, you know. I don't think we ever seen a couple group, and I think that is powerful because, you know, you hear these songs about love and stuff and they have duets, but these people don't go
Right.
together. You know what I'm saying? They not in a exclusive relationship. Like they just go in the studio and say, I'm gonna sing about what you know, we're gonna make this work. But for it to actually be a couple
Right.
that actually are together
and could
and
be
that,
mad at each other and got to do the song the next day.
yeah, man. So they can actually sing. They can actually sing. Like these are true emotions, and like
Right.
the frequency, like you could feel that. Like if it's something real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I went to go see somebody perform, and it was a duo. If anybody's familiar with Eric Benet,
Okay.
I went to go see Eric Benet, and he had a young lady on the stage, and they sung a duet, and like so he started getting close to her and stuff like that. I'm like, man, this woman look uncomfortable than a mug. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, this man look like he a pedophile or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, she trying to play it off, but I could kind of see that,
Right.
like
Right. She
like
wasn't the vibe wasn't there.
they not together. Like,
Right.
you grabbing on this lady, she probably got a man at the house. She like, I feel bad about this, like, cause I'm actually got morals and I don't want no other man touching me. Like that's the vibe I got. So like for y'all to actually be a couple and do this, I feel like that's powerful in itself.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent song, man. I thought something was wrong. I was over here vibing, I was singing, I was vibing, and I was finna share it in this group, and I was in the cut off, and I was like, oh shoot, what happened? I was like, oh, we ain't got no time for no mistakes. I was like, oh, that was it. I was like, okay, that's cool. Next song, okay. You gonna do me like that again so I can be prepared.
No, the rest of them are all full songs.
Oh, okay. Let me know.
We cutting time, you know, time almost here. So let's, you know, but don't even know is the name of this next song, y'all. We don't even know the reason, man. We don't even know the reason. Here we go. You gotta pull it up. Uh-oh.
Yeah. They don't even know. No. Oh no. This is getting so frustrating. How much more can we take? We're erupting like volcanoes, blowing ashes in our face. We need change. Like a baby, you hear the crying. We need change. Like a flat that's on your tire. Baby, we just need some air, a little bit of space, some time to think it over. Maybe that can help erase all the pain we've made. Let us change this hate, oh. Take a moment, think about it. Why we always fighting? Man, we be so violent. Man and woman riot, how did we get started? Most of us don't even know. No. Take a moment, think about it. Why we always fighting? Man, we be so violent. Man and woman riot, how did we get started? Most of us don't even know. don't even know.
It's time to mend this gap and get our love lives back. Most of us have come from a place of hurt and pain, but that's not the only way. There's still a chance to regain the trust we once had. A must. Let's pick up our hearts and grow onto a happily ever after we go.
Take a moment, think about it. Why we always fighting? Man, we be so violent. Man and woman riot. How did we get started? Most of us don't even know. Take a moment, think about it. Why we always fighting? Man, we be so violent. Man and woman riot. How did we get started? Most of us don't even know. Don't even know.
Most of us don't know. We just do it and have no idea. That's what we're trying to bring out, some reasons as to why.
That's another one I like of y'all's, man. Yeah, I remember that was one of the first ones y'all did, wasn't it?
No.
Not the first one of the first ones.
Yeah, maybe
Probably like third, fourth, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I be keeping up. I follow y'all, man. I'm a big Mind fan. Yeah. I like that though, man. Again, man, just the songs that that touch topics that we normally don't talk about. You know, that's what we need because shoot, most of us don't even know we going through from day to day.
I want to say one thing. Like what drove me to write my part. I said most of us have come from a place of hurt and pain, but that's not the only way. Like a lot of people will get into a new relationship still carrying the hurt and pain, and they're expecting the new relationship to be what the last one was.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many people that have been hurt. They don't take the time to heal. They don't take the time to refresh.
Yeah.
So they take in all that luggage of that old relationship, and then it ends up getting put on the next person. Men and women do it all the time, and then when that relationship fails, now they're like, I don't even know what happened. Well, you blame that person for the last person's mistakes and shortcomings. But I believe through the music that more people will become aware of it, and I pray that somebody that it might be in that relationship will be aware of their actions and how they're treating their ish or the isha and change that way.
Wife, husband, y'all. Husband and wife. She was speaking Hebrew.
Okay.
That's also in the Discord community, by the way, but I ain't touch on that. I ain't want to put too much. The next song. And the real me. You want to say something?
I'll save it because like what I want to say is just like an overall statement. But
Okay.
I do love the song. You know, I love the message. Like that's what I look for in these songs, and especially like I said, as a couple, like and with the house of balance is like you showing the balance where I feel like we in an era where people are trying to self heal and is looking for growth. So I think right now there's like a great time for a group like you all with the messages that you all are bringing is very relevant. Like y'all can definitely market yourself. There is a audience for this type of thing. But we also know what we combating that other type of audience. So, but there is an audience for this. I definitely know many people that are in a stage where they looking for self growth and they looking to be the best versions of themselves. And this type of music, specifically that song, can contribute, to something like that. So that's all I say for now. because I
And
know
this
we're short on
thing
time.
that's happening, what you bringing out right now, is what we would want in that community. Like we want to sit down and talk to people that's listening to the song, give us their thoughts, and it might help us to not just write according to what we feel when we hear that track, but according to what you're presenting, right? So the next song we got was actually pushed by my side. Well, a lot of these was both of us, of course, but this "You Got It" song, she did a thing on it, man. I just came on and I was like Sean Kemp, she was Gary Payton. I was Scottie Pippen, she was Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all be the judge. Go ahead. You got
This is for the people in the front and the back who's going through the day. You had a lot to do, and you know you got a lot on your plate. Then you gotta make sure you get through the day. And although we got a lot to worry about, I just gotta stop and say, you got it, you got it, yeah, you got it, yeah, you got it. Put your foot on the pedal, don't you stop it. Yeah, you got it, yeah, you got it. Keep on going. Put your foot on the pedal, don't you stop it. Every day, life throws something at you, but be prepared to shift and you start anew. Gear, keep your life in motion, it's part of the commotion. Oh, oh, stay the course, get your life on track, and whatever you do, there's no looking back. The load gets heavy for us sometimes, but let me sing this to you so that I can remind you got it, yeah, you got it, yeah, you got it. Put your foot on the pedal, don't you stop it. You got it, yeah, you got it. Keep on going. Put your foot on the pedal, don't you stop it.
Many moving, but they always getting stuck. Thinking that the road's smooth, but it's kinda tough. It all could change up in a minute. As fast as change clothes after cleaning. You just have to put yours on. Spread your wings and just soar, go. One day we all gonna see. Then we can grow. I see rise, just gotta believe. First you got to plant that seed. Don't let no one pluck and keep it away, it's out of reach. This is why, cause if you let them, they will bring you low. And you don't want that, just to let you know. I said that all to say you got
it, yeah, you got it, yeah, you got it. Put your foot on the pedal, don't you stop it. You got it, yeah, you got it. Keep on going. Put your foot on the pedal, don't you stop it.
oh man, you funny.
Could you hear the crowd?
Yeah,
I need to
man.
get my crowd button. I'm sorry, we're gonna get some buttons in a minute. We're gonna have some buttons.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like the comment. This song helped me stay motivated during the hardest time of my life. All
Okay.
praise.
For those that aren't aware, that's my blood little sister. Sounded
Okay.
that's my sister. So, and I believe I know what era she's talking about. She was one of the primary caretakers for our mother, before her passing. So it was definitely some rough times, and she definitely stayed strong and super courageous through it all. I remember she would ask me, she was like, Muna, what's the name of the song again? This is when we had it temporarily available, and she wanted to listen to it, and I'm grateful it was able to get her. It was definitely a hard time. So I want to shout out my sister, and that's also one of my brothers, Neon J, if not all, or all the younger ones.
Shout out to the fam.
Right. We'll keep it moving because we got 3 more. I know I said we was gonna do 4, but want the people to, So the next song, I don't know if the real me is froze. But We got Is Anyone Da?
Why you why you think I'm froze?
I didn't see you
Because I'm
moving.
just sitting here. I mean, come on, man.
You
I
good.
mean, they did the mannequin challenge back in the day. You know, I'm not doing it, but I'm locked in. I'm focused. I'm not moving. I'm barely breathing.
Y'all want us to do? We could do 2. Y'all want to do 2 more instead of 3?
Whatever y'all got time to do,
Let's go.
whatever y'all want to do, because I mean, it's about y'all. This is Bayeeth Mazan Music's.
Hey, Mr.
we
DJ.
We got about 15 minutes left, I think, right? She said 5. So we got some time. I got you.
Okay, well, let's
These
get
next
it.
3 songs, it's these songs, you all, these last 3, I think are the last 3 that we did. And what I notice about me and her is every song that we do, we're just getting better with each other because we both did music separately. She did it with you 3, which is her sister, and her brother Sean. Sean is phenomenal producer, phenomenal. They all phenomenal artists. But to come together and we both did our separate things, I think we only did 10 songs together so far, right? 12 songs together. But y'all haven't heard the rest. But we're getting it's shifting every song, man. So I want to let you all hear these for those of you that haven't. And
it's like an all-star team. You know, you can have cold players, but until y'all play it together a lot, you know what I'm saying, y'all got a jail and you know, yeah, y'all got y'all little all-star team. You know, it's what's up. Y'all doing y'all thing. We loving it. We loving it.
So I think this song she wrote the hook for again, right? So this is a really special song right here. I just came and did my Scottie Pippen. You know. Here we go.
I
Well, go ahead. He ain't pressing play yet. Go ahead. What you say? What you gotta say?
I don't go for this Scottie Pippen stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Scottie's still cold though.
I mean, because we all know Jordan stuck his tongue out when he went to the hole. You know what I'm saying? And when you sang, a lot of people don't know this, but Shamar, when he sang, he'll stick his tongue out.
Hey, to get into it.
Man? Like when you hear him go, that's his tongue is out. You know what I'm saying? Like that, he's the Michael Jordan of R&B singing. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually, when he go to the hole on the microphone, he, you know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, but I know. Me and Shamar got history.
Yeah.
So I know his moves. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Muna laughing right now because she seen him do that in the studio.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
she
we got a
laughing
video.
hard because she knows it's the truth. But go on and play the song.
Let's play, please.
Don't say you Scottie Pippen when you go into the hole and you know what I'm saying? That's Michael Jordan's signature, the tongue guy. We all know Michael Jordan had his tongue out. You from Chicago.
Right.
Don't play with us on here, okay? You know? That's just a little comedic Hebrew humor. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. But go ahead and play the song, man.
Press play, man.
Don't play the song, man.
Listen, she's young and beautiful, of course you know. Nice body and so many guys earn her phone. Now she understands what it now means to be a single mother in her teens. A little boy, she never had a father in her life. Now she's wondering, how will I raise this child? Play the role of the mother or the sister. She's too embarrassed and feel no one's with her. Children need fathers and fathers need love. Mothers need support far more than the gov. Families breaking in need of repair. So many crying, is anyone there? Children need fathers and fathers need love. Mothers need support far more than
brought up with his mother not around. She was there, but the mother wasn't found. Missing a father living in his city. Pops didn't care only about other women. It's a shame, now he continues a cycle. Married go round into married go cycle. Failure is happening on both the sides. This is no way to survive. Way to survive.
Children need fathers and fathers need love. Mothers need support far more than the gov. Families breaking in need of repair. So many crying. Is anyone there? Children need fathers and fathers need love. Mothers need support far more than the gov. Families breaking in need of repair. So many crying. Is anyone there? Is there anyone?
Is there anyone there?
Yo, man.
Nah,
Uh,
nah.
Hey man, I know y'all heard them signature tongue licks, man.
Bruh. Oh,
I know y'all heard them, man. Don't
Hey.
play.
For those of y'all that's watching, y'all can go to our YouTube channel. We just put a video of you seeing me sing live. You're not gonna see the tongue. What are you
No,
talking about?
you being self-conscious about it. That don't. I already know, man. Come on, man. Come
I'm
on.
bringing
Now don't bring on the next song. Yeah, we got to talk about this song real quick, man. It's
Go ahead.
the man, like this song right here. For people that understand the like the cultural play, right, of the government when it comes to, because it's to remove the man out of the house, because you can't get them funds unless the man is out the house. So I already know, like, the message that's being brought forth, like, if you know, you know. That's how they say it, right? If you know, you know. So like just the message of that, like that's something that really needs to be talked about. And so like I said, I'm about the message, and if you know, you know the whole play.
Yeah.
It's to remove the man out the house, create some type of independency with the woman, but really they can't survive without the government. So you still depend on the government. So if you want to mend things with your significant other, your man, you can't do it because the government gonna pull back their funds, and then the man already in a bad position. So it's kind of like, the hook, what I heard, that's what I got from it. I don't know if that was the aim, but I'm pretty sure it was, because Amuna, she smiled like, oh, he got it. He got it. He understood where I was coming from. That's that's the vibe I'm getting. So for everybody that's listening, man, you gotta peep game and understand what's going on around us, and the actual ulterior motives
Right.
that's being played upon us as a people, and that's what causes also that, like, I don't need you type of thing, that
Right.
like we talking about the balance, like the balance is tilted, because it's like, I don't really need you. You know what I'm saying? The government holding me down or whatever. And if you come into the picture, like, I can't even get the help from the government. But we need more than that, is what she's saying. Like, we need more than that. We need structure. We need people to play their position the way they supposed to play it. And if you really understand everything that's going on systemically, like, you wouldn't even allow the government to take so much control over the black household.
Right.
Here's my son.
Balance.
You know, some of y'all being slick though, because I know a lot of people that still got their boo up in there with the government helping. they put their clothes in the different closet when they come for inspection.
Hurry up, they coming. Go in the attic.
Hey, at least y'all together though, you know. Hopefully
Right,
y'all
right.
together, you know what I'm doing. No,
All right, let me stop. But yeah, true.
all right, we got two more, y'all. Two more.
Let's go.
Yeah. Keep on trying, and then your song. Keep on trying. This song is called "Keep On Trying." You all.
Oh, I thought you was telling us to keep on trying.
Never seen the people so difficult. Finding more ways to be different, so they could survive while their neighbors storm. How do we rise, get the nation strong? We're thinking all along, we don't think together. People so cold like the winter's weather. Front of you, they'll show all of their teeth, while secretly want you beneath them. Where did it stand? Blaming all them. I don't think it matters, cause we can change everything else we're wanting. The houses and bills, these items that there's more important things that we need, but it's so hard to see. I'm gonna keep on trying, trying. 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 I'm gonna keep on trying.
In this rat race, selfish comes in first place. I will boldly have to say, no ignorance on display. Someone's gotta be the example for the people. Show them what is better out there, 'cause we get a lot of negativity. We get a lot of people see that there's no unity, and we gotta want better for one another. Show love for our fathers and mothers, and our brothers and our sisters, and show them that
I'm
we
gonna keep on
can.
I'm gonna
No
keep
matter
on
what it takes. I'm gonna keep on trying, trying.
I'm
No
gonna
matter
keep
what
on
it takes.
I'm gonna keep on trying. Every day I'ma try, even when they try me. Every day I'ma try, even if they don't like me. No, every day I'ma try. I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on trying every day, even through our ignorant ways. I'ma try, I'ma try, I'ma try. Oh, try.
All right.
Do that evil grin laugh.
Hey, who did that? Who did that last part?
Did you hear me? Did you hear me, Doreen?
Yeah, you had me fooled, man. I thought that was Muziq. You know what I'm saying? Muziq Rashi.
Yeah.
Huh? I thought that's who it was, man.
Yeah, that's all jam, man. That's always tough. That's always tough in the harmonies.
Yeah, man. That's
I can definitely see the elevation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah. That sound like the other songs that would be like first album. This sound like okay, the second album. I'm saying okay, they really gelling now. I can see that's like y'all done been in a mixing bowl. You know what I'm saying? First y'all was just y'all put the ingredients in there. Y'all was in there together, but y'all ain't nobody hit the blender yet. Yeah, and blender that got turned on. Yeah, that was nice.
Appreciate it.
I also heard you. I see why you remember. First BYB, my auntie was like, "What you say? Just like my son." And I kept saying like I didn't really hear it, but boy, that last song you just did, like them last couple notes, I was like, dang, he sounded just like JJ. I was like, God, I mean, like if y'all would have sung together, you wouldn't even be able to hear the difference.
I gotta hear him, man. I've been hearing that for 3 years.
Who is JJ, man?
My little cousin.
Only JJ I know is out for good time, man. Who is JJ?
That's my little cousin.
Is that the one that sung on the one song that you did a while back?
No, he made some tracks, but he ain't sung on none of his songs. Matter of fact, his sister is the one who sung on Pain Shirt and another song. That's
okay. Oh, that's his sister. So they got that juice in the family.
Yeah, and their mama's soprano.
The whole family is a choir.
That's why I say I always related to the Sons of Asaf, because they remind me of my family.
Okay. Y'all playing. I get it. Okay. I'm in the presence of greatness.
The last song, y'all, is called Better. It's not the last song, but it's the last song we're playing today. This is by my Isha. I was just being a Diddy without the problems. And
baby oil.
Hey man, look, we doing everything. We doing
so great. Why do we have to bring Diddy?
we doing everything ourselves, man. The mixing, the mastering, you know what I'm saying, the arrangements, all that. We doing everything. So please support us. I know. Too soon, right?
Elevated all our views. The views just went through.
Hey, this is the new face palm emoji.
So your boy got the master and the mixing down on this one, man. So hopefully y'all like, you know what I'm saying. And then I want to send a shout out to Asante Tyreek, because we showed Yehuda Gang the song, and then somebody jumped on and said y'all need to put some dish on there. So we got is it pianist? Is that how you say it? A pianist?
Yeah, pianist. Yeah.
He came on there and he did his thing, and then it was something I was like, this is the Diddy part I'm talking about, outside of the mess. He was playing. I'm like, hey man, you can do this right here. And he did that. That's the part that you heard when you saw the video, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So here's a song called Better by my Isha. And I'm happy, proud of her. You could definitely be proud of her. So here we go.
Before you play it.
Oh, my bad.
Before he plays the song, I want to say that this one was dedicated to my aim. The message is not going to be, I can't say what it's not going to be. But I would just ask that when you all listen to it, you understand where I'm coming from. Because sometimes we can be so focused on everybody else that we can neglect ourselves. And my aim was one of those type of people where she went out of her way completely to make sure others were taken care of. She was even that way on her transitioning bed. She was even that same way. So this song is dedicated to her.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Originally, the song was called Better for Me, just so y'all know. But it's better. Here we go.
Hey, everybody.
Uh-oh. Stop playing. We don't hear anything over there.
Look at me, what do you see? A child even seen stranger things, but we're told to put on this makeup like we don't have things going better for everyone else but me. Locking the door, swallow the key. It doesn't matter what nobody sees as long as I'm better for them and not me. How does it help when you don't get that help? Concern for everybody else, but you allow yourself no good. You're allowed to take a break from it. Some would tell you should stay, take it. Some would really beg to differ. I say see the bigger picture. Oh, I know it gets hard. You are not Superman or Superwoman. We all have our struggles and traumas. But at the end of the day, please make sure that you're okay. For everyone else, I know it gets hard. Swallow the key. Take care of your heart. It doesn't matter what nobody sees as long as I'm better for them and not me. How does it help when you don't get that help? Concern for everybody else, but you allow yourself no good. I'ma be better, better, better,
Well, that's a big thumbs up right there. You hear me?
Say something again.
That's a big thumbs up right there. You hear me?
That's that one that you keep pressing on. The
On
messenger.
Messenger when it wasn't.
That's that one that you
It
keep
bust.
No, it's a beautiful song.
Oh, y'all behind? Oh, can you hear us?
I can't hear none y'all saying. I don't know what happened.
Really?
What you playing?
We can hear you.
I can hear you just fine. We can hear you.
Yeah, I don't hear y'all. Not you. Talking about she was playing at the computer. We're trying to figure out why I can't hear y'all.
Y'all
Anyway,
can't hear us at all.
You can't hear us now.
I can't hear none y'all saying. I promise you. We can hear
All
you
right.
all.
Well, you go ahead and talk, and we'll talk in between your sentences. But you couldn't even hear nothing I said. You can't even hear my accent. Oh my gosh! Can you hear me now? You can't hear me.
What happened if I leave and come back in?
Leave and come back. Leave and come
Go
back.
ahead. Come back, and we'll let you in.
Crikey. Hey, this man. Hey, I didn't even know that thug could do that. Do you be dealing with this, Ahuba?
We can go to all cultures. He's gonna speak their language. He be pissing them off.
Okay.
He changed.
Okay.
Yeah, he's yes, he's a what is it? A
Linguistic.
linguistic. Yeah, he's that. Yeah.
Yeah, you heard me the other day. I had a mad at me and messed with me more.
No, that wasn't mad at
Well,
you.
no, the day when I was on the phone with the real, they were trying to speak back to me in Spanish. She kept responding to English. Oh, your mic muted now.
We can't hear you. Your mic mute.
Your mic muted. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh. Say so. Say so.
Sign language.
Oh. What happened to your mic? We can't hear you now. We can't hear you. Oh, what? Oh.
Oh no, they said they can hear us. So it's
You gotta.
Y'all can hear us?
yeah. I asked the YouTube
Unmute your mic.
listeners. I asked the YouTube listeners could they hear us, and they said yes. So
We can't hear y'all.
We can't hear y'all. Your mic.
we can't.
Now it's the opposite. So go back out, come back in, and
And
hopefully.
try it again. Wait a minute. There you go. There you go. See if it works. See if it works. Just wait a second. Wait a second. Say wait just a bloody minute. Wait just a second.
Oh
Go on
man,
to see if we can get Bayeeth on
he
back on the line.
he giving me DJ vibes right now.
Back on the line.
He used to do these little English accents and stuff.
All right.
No.
They disappeared. I need loro e etchem. Well, y'all can let me sing until we wait on them, but y'all might leave. So,
All right, man. Yeah, let's kind of
Discuss
No.
the last song.
yeah, we could discuss the last song.
I wanted to tell them I appreciate that I can hear the organs and the keys in there that was added. That was exactly what the track needed. It's definitely a great song.
Yeah.
And you can there they go right there. Oh no, that's all. Haha, never mind. Okay. They're no word. I was looking at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you can definitely hear the passion in the song, and you can tell that it's a very empathetic song, that it came from a place of, of personal feelings, personal relation or whatever to the track. Yeah, very personal and a great song. The harmony's great. The all the vocals is great. The track complements the vocals. Okay. Whatever. Okay. But yeah, so man, it's a
Say, so while we trying to get them back on, is there anything? So what we doing? Like, I know, this segment was about them, and so they pretty much at the end of what they, wanted to present. So are we gonna be on for a little bit longer? Or we getting off immediately? Was there anything we need to put out to the public?
I gave them a brief synopsis of what we're planning on doing. I mean, if you want to elaborate more, because I know it was, we're following your vision of how we want the Brew Your Bash social to go forward, like each month. And Bayeeth Mazan is on YouTube right now because they're listening in there because the connection is not really that well for them to come back on, but they're in the YouTube listening. So I believe they are through with their presentation. I did put the Discord server link in the YouTube chat. So if anyone wants to join their community, they did a wonderful presentation. If y'all missed it, please rewind or rewatch the video to get the information of all the different ministries that they're presenting for their Discord server. They got a lot of things, or you can just click the link and just see what they have up in there. We're definitely going to join and promote and support their vision, and definitely follow their model, because when he said how many viewers you had to do to get $100, just 100.
I want to say Snoop did. I think it was Snoop did a video or whatever talking about Spotify, because that's the main ones who really cheating everybody, but that's the ones who everybody really kind of go to. The Spotify. I think he had like these millions of streams, and it was like a $4,500 check. Like, it was ridiculous. Like they paying like 0.03 cent to the artist per stream. So you're not even getting a penny per stream. You're not even getting a half a cent per stream. 0.03 cent, I believe, is what it is on Spotify per stream.
Oh wow.
And I know, because I don't even check my little bank account from Symphonics that much because I know it ain't that much. I be looking, I'm like, it done went up $30 in 6 months. So yeah, that avenue that they go on is definitely beneficial and definitely a great model for all us to probably kind of catch on that wave. So yeah, because Spotify ain't paying jack. I don't know about Apple and all them, but I know it ain't that much. They might be 0.04.
It's almost like the Jim Crow
Right,
of
right,
the music industry. Like, Jim Crow was like, okay, we got to find another way to make slavery legal.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So like when they open the door for people to be independent artists and stuff like that, and people start going that route, they say, hey, we got to find another way to still capitalize off people. And so what they did was come up with this whole streaming thing, which initially sounds interesting because now it's wide open for
right,
anybody to be able to you know push their music out there and be independent. But the streaming services are basically doing the same thing that the big executive labels was doing to people,
right,
giving advances, and then you can't pay them advances back, and so you don't make no money off your music. So it's just another form of slavery, like Jim Crow. Like,
right,
yeah, it's illegal to have slaves, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna find a way to where we can arrest you
right.
off technicality, and now you're a slave to the state.
Now you're a slave to the state. Yeah.
Right.
And we
So
get free labor again.
right, free labor. That's basically what it is. It ain't called slavery.
Right, right,
It's called you locked up
right.
and
Prison
you
system.
work and you work for the government now,
Yeah.
building railroads, so on and so forth, and you don't
Community
get
service.
paid.
They're gonna
Yeah.
do it even for the kids. Community service, like they get our youngsters. You got teen court. You go to teen court. Now you're finna have to do community service over here, the place that you normally probably be working, getting paid, but you finna have to do this same job for free until you take care of your fines or whatever that they said you didn't accumulate.
Yeah. So same thing, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You just gotta be careful. So but yeah, I know you said that you kind of put out there like the direction we going with the Brew Your Bad social podcast. I don't know what you said, so I can't really, elaborate or anything like that.
Just flow, you flow.
But
If you say something twice, it must need to be heard again.
yeah, so basically what we trying to do, the vision is, we just on here socializing. That's why it's called a Brew Your Bad social. Surrounding around, the main thing is the Brew Your Bash, which we do annually, around what we call the Brew Year, which is equivalent to the New Year, but is culturally based off of what the ancient Hebrews did. You know what I'm saying? So, and it ain't just for Hebrews, is everybody that observe the spring as the new year. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the newness, and when everything is renewed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So just a common understanding that nature being our guide, not God like God, but guide. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little country.
Right. I'm gonna say
They both sound the same if I say it like that. So let me enunciate guide. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just because the Most High put everything in motion and everything has order to it, you know, has order to it. And so we understand that, you know what I'm saying? So we just follow those things as they be, you know what I'm saying? So you know, that's what it's more about with us. And so this social that we doing is just us getting on every month, you know, socializing, talking about stuff, whatever it may be. If y'all got some topics, hey, make sure y'all put them in the chat. If y'all want to talk about it, we willing to have anybody on here. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be you don't even gotta be a moray. You don't have to be anything like that. You know, if you want to come on and chop it up with us, and you know, you got personality, you got something to talk about, you got a message or whatever, just reach out. You know what I'm saying? You could send by email. Email is brewyourbash@gmail.com. I don't pull it up on the thing. I know you finna do it. But yeah, just tap in with us. Let us know what you want to do. Like, we open to anything. You know what I'm saying? We open to any suggestions. We open to any type of segment. You know, we just basically want to go off topics. Just get on, chop it up. You're gonna see various different people on here. From Lala Music. We're gonna try to get King Malachi on here. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's anybody, you know what I'm saying? Which really is just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody.
Anybody. I'm just a nobody
trying to tell everybody about somebody
who can sing to anybody.
Hey. But now, yeah, so that's just really what it's about, man. Just kind of socializing, getting on here, talking about things that matter. I mean, it don't really gotta be even too deep. You know, just want to have a good time, you know, and just, you know, just kind of get a feel for everybody, you know, especially if you somebody that regularly attends the Brew Your Bash. You know, this is gonna be the 4th Brew Your Bash. We standing on business, so we really trying to just really you know, make this a household thing and establish this event and really make it legit.
Okay.
You know, so that's really what it's about. I really ain't got nothing else to say. I feel like now I'm just talking just to be talking. So if y'all got something y'all want to say, y'all, you know, feel free.
Just again, I know they're not on, but big shout out to Bayeeth for stopping through, showing us all that they got in store for as the site on Discord, all the different genres, so to speak, under the site, the different segments, the music that they left, the thought that they left with us, the encouragement, the building, the unity, the balance. You know, just appreciate them, Toda, you know, for stopping through Brew Your Bad Social and, you know, giving the people what they need to hear. Oh, go ahead.
And speaking of the segments, I just want to go before you close out the segments. We were talking about Princess Amuna was talking about how she has her health segment, and of course on the social, you know, we come on, we talk about things, but of course, you know, have your refreshments in your drink. And so today we're drinking hibiscus tea.
Mm-hmm.
Hibiscus tea. I made some. It's so nice. So we're drinking on some hibiscus tea, and hibiscus got so many different health benefits. It helps pretty much everything. So, and it's very tasty. Isn't it delicious?
Yeah, it is. It is.
We got it in. Well, I don't have.
I almost don't mind it being in my Crown Royal cup.
So, you know, just appreciate their health thing. And then of course, like I said, like when we're on this social, we're just vibing. So, you know, if you want to come on with your drink, your refreshments, and let's talk. Let's have those conversations. Because I definitely want to have that grief conversation because so many of us are operating in grief and don't even know it.
Right.
So
Yeah. And depression
yes.
is real.
Yeah.
Anxiety is real. You know what I'm saying? And you can be a functional
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
person that is, you know, that is depressed. You could
Right.
be functional and not even realize that, hey, you know, I'm depressed.
Right.
You know, nobody could even really tell.
Right.
You know, and for me, like I just realized that because I've been going through therapy and stuff like that. And it kind of just really dawned on me that I've been depressed since I was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? And I just been really just going through the motions
Right.
of just living life
Right.
and not realizing, like, you know, some of the things that I done in my life was due to depression.
Right.
And you know, it's a serious thing. So like mental health is important.
Yeah.
Not just your physical health. All those things is important. And we just want to kind of address these things and bring awareness, you know what I'm saying, to these things, because just because you pick up the Bible or the Tanakh, or if you know, whatever you subscribe to, you know what I'm saying, just picking up those things that's coming from a more religious aspect don't mean you okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you could think that you know, oh man, I'm Torah centered and I follow, you know, Shabbat and I follow these different things. Like you really hurting inside. You know what I'm saying? And all you doing is masking
Yeah. Yep.
the pain and those different things that is really shaping your character. You know what I'm saying? The things that you doing, like you don't even understand that it's affecting not only those around you, it's affecting yourself, and you may think that you okay and you good, but you really not. And so those, I feel like those things are important.
Yeah.
But you know, this ain't that, but at the same time it is that, because we want to, you know, this is just being a better you. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what we, but like for us, like righteousness, that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being upstanding, like standing upright.
Right.
Like, what does that really mean? Like you are, a lot of people say I'm a upstanding citizen.
Yeah.
I'm an upstanding citizen. So, you know, like you obey the law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about law a lot. You obey the law. Like somebody that is that do right, but even to an extent, like if I see some trash on the ground, I'm gonna pick it up because I respect the neighbor. I respect respect the community. I respect the environment.
Right.
Like it can go so much deeper than
Right.
just, okay, I'm gonna follow this because this was written.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But it's a heart matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of the heart. That's why I say I give you a heart of flesh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a heart matter. It's not about following per se, like keeping the law. It's a matter of the heart. I keep the law because I don't want to go to jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I keep the law because I don't want to suffer the consequences or whatever. It's really about I'm doing these things because it's the right thing to do.
Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really what it's about. But at the end of the day, them the type of people you want around you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna like, you don't want to have to constantly look over your shoulder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And those going to some of the laws that is written You know, I don't want to have to worry about somebody eyeballing my wife
Right.
and trying to do this. I don't have to worry about looking over my shoulder, think somebody gonna kill me because they jealous of me or they envy what I got. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that gonna steal from me because they ain't got what I got, and not even understanding that I'm willing to share.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even take that in consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of me stealing, let me just
Ass.
not even so much of asking, because for me, I feel like if you a good person and I see the intentions of your heart and I know you struggling,
Right.
like I'm willing as a good person, if I got it to give, like I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even gotta ask me. Like
Right,
if I see the need, I'm gonna meet the need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that's if we operating in the way that we supposed to operate.
Right.
But it's so much, like we said, so much trauma, so much depression, which leads to anger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all these things that causes us to behave in the way that we behaving, that disrupts, I feel like, the natural way that the Most High would have us to behave.
Right.
So, all that said, I want to turn this into like a lesson. Pretty sure people was in Shabbat yesterday, you know, class, and got the lesson that they wanted to get. But like that's just where we at as a people, you know what I'm saying, and how we react with each other. That's the relationships that we built with each other, and kind of, you know, our ideology of coming together and just discussing these things. And you know, that's what this podcast is about.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell jokes.
And I just had one comment that you said, because you were saying like, you know, our podcast is called the Brew Year Bash Social. So, you know, with that, when you were explaining like the Brew Year and what that means, that constantly renewing, that constantly changing, with our name being the Brew Year Bash Social Podcast, that's what we're aiming towards. We're aiming towards renewing of the mind, or, you know, bringing these topics so we can heal and self-improve. I'm real big on self-love and self-improvement and self-growth, you know, because like you said, you know, because if you're not growing, you're staying stagnant. So there's always something that you can learn to make yourself better. And I'm all for that. So I think this is a beautiful thing.
When you said stagnant, it made me think of stagnant waters, and they bring mosquitoes, and I hate mosquitoes. So,
so yeah, we don't want no mosquitoes.
Yeah, especially no Texas mosquitoes.
Man,
Boy,
hey, them things different. You hear me? Them things got teeth.
Yeah, they come up on you like this. Ground when they bite you.
When they bite you, you gonna feel it.
They gonna shake like a pig.
Right. It ain't because right now I'm out here in Missouri, Illinois area, and these ones are a little sneaky. Like they'll bite you, but you don't realize it till like 2-3 hours later, and you like, oh man, I got bit, and you scratching and you got a bump. Now, when these and then the ones in Texas bite you, you know it right then and there.
It's like, dang, something bit me. You don't even see the bump yet. You like, dang, it bit me somewhere. I feel it. Bump ain't even swole up yet.
They bite hard.
Okay, but yeah, definitely all that y'all said was needed, man. And for as us as a people, you know, that's what we need. And like you say, that's the reason for this, you know, just to have, it's like table talks, you know what I'm saying? Just real conversations with real people, giving real solutions while listening to real positive music. Hi, see, I put that.
I see you plug that in there. I think you plug that in there. I can't wait till that get really established, you know. But yeah, so I mean, I don't got nothing else. I know we've been on a little bit. I don't know what the chat looking like.
Let me see. Yeah, there's nothing in the chat. We're good to go. We're good to go.
Yep.
Okay.
Just thank y'all for listening. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your presence. Anything else to thank you for? Can't thank you for your offer.
I guess we need to pass around the collection plate. it ain't too late.
That's your neighbors.
No.
Okay. No, that's it though. That's it, man. We good.
We good.
So I will say, be tune in. We do this every month. So if you're on social media, Facebook, join the Brew Your Bass social Facebook group.
Yeah.
That is the platform where you'll find out, ahead of time when we doing it exactly. But like they said, the standard is the first Yom Rishon of the month. That's Sunday for those that don't speak Ibrit. So just if you want to just gauge it like that, but normally we'll put it on the YouTube prior to. So if you go on the YouTube page, which is the Brew Your Bass social, correct?
Okay.
YouTube, you'll see it posted on there prior to. So all you got to do is either, I don't know, can they kind of,
they can hit that bell. They hit that bell and get that notification. The
Yep.
Hit the bell, get the notification. But I think you could also like kind of have it notify you, not through the notification bell, but you can like kind of go on and have them kind of tell you like when it's actually coming up. Like basically,
it'll say that.
Yes, it's something I don't know specifically what it say, but it's something like that. Just get on there, mess around, and figure out what you
mess around and find out.
Mess around and find out. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna stay tuned with what we doing? Again, we willing to let anybody come on, long as you ain't on no other type of stuff. You fit inside the guidelines of what we trying to do. We willing to bring anybody on so we could just chop it up, because that's what it's really about. Today we had Ethan, Ahuba, myself, Bayeeth, Mazan, but we can bring more people on. In the future, we definitely gonna have some segments with Yehudi Gang, and for us to just chop it up about music and stuff like that. So we not the only faces that y'all gonna see, but we are like primarily the ones that put this together. So like we are the primary people that you'll see from Yehudi Gang on here. But we got Daoud Akeem, we got Yehuzadeh Yahoo, we got Maccabee bin Yisrael, we got help me out, y'all. We got Bayeeth Mazan,
Big Chief Prince Benaiah,
Big Chief Bishman, Gia. We got Takaya. You know what I'm saying? So did I miss? I don't want to miss nobody. We got Wild Star, which is more, he does more videography, so yeah, man, we looking forward to just chop it up. And as we get closer to the actual Brew Your Bash, that's when we'll start ramping up talking about the Brew Your Bash. We got some special segments coming up in the future. You want to talk about it a little bit, Ahuba?
I'm sorry.
Brunching with the brews.
Brunching with the brews. Yes, I'm gonna get that together because I love to eat. That's why I keep on talking about refreshments and drinks. So we're gonna have brunching with the brews. We're gonna get one of our chefs that's in the community that's doing big things, Chef John. I know this is like, I haven't talked to him yet, so this is like a pre contact for you. We want you to come in and cook for us, do us some brunch, and just chill. So we're gonna have different type of segments Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's gonna be live.
Yeah.
Anything?
Oh,
Some rap. Oh, some rap things. Y'all doing a rap, like a rap challenge?
well, not a challenge, but that's when we're gonna do when the Hootie Gang come on. Probably, do a couple of who got the best verse on this song, and might who had the most memorable punchline or something. Yeah. We're gonna get it in.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, I'm spent.
Yeah, I'm good too. Brew life. You know what I'm saying? Yehudi gang. You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
And melanin.
Yeah. So just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We be back.
Until next time.
Shalom.
That's shalom for all those who don't speak Hebrew.